guys, welcome to Real Talk Saturdays, this show where I talk about either a subject that you suggested via the comments or social media, or that I wanted to talk about this week. So this week is a little bit more serious because I wanted to talk about the fact that I'm in an unhealthy relationship with food. I know nowadays people are always having trouble with dieting, with food, with self-image and all those things. I wanted to make sure before I touch on this subject though, that I want you to know I am not trying to make fun of anyone. I'm not trying to make light of an issue, but I feel like this is something that's been affecting me all my life and I want to talk about it. This is Real Talk Saturdays, this is my show, and I feel like if I talk about it, maybe someone else will. So to start this off, I want to tell you how it is for me, how my relationship with food is in general. And I'm not making fun of anyone. If anything, I'll be making fun of myself mostly, which is what I'm pretty good at anyway. The minute I wake up in the morning, I want food. Mostly because I'm hungry, but there was a time when I wasn't even hungry and I would eat because, hey, breakfast, the most important meal of the day, right? So I would take that opportunity to stuff my face with anything I could find. And so nowadays, it's more of a hunger thing. Like if I'm not hungry, I won't eat. But I'm a big fan of food, and if I can find an excuse to stuff my face without feeling judged, I will do it. And still nowadays, I fucking love breakfast. It's my favorite meal of the day, and the proof for that is that I actually eat eggs throughout the day. I will eat them for breakfast, I'll eat them for snacks, and sometimes I'll have breakfast at night also. Yeah, that's a thing. My other problem is that exercise makes me hungry. I think that goes for most people, but this is really something that affects me because, you know, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying not to eat too much, and then you exercise, you work out, you lift heavy weights, and then you're like, holy fuck, I want to eat a cow, an entire cow. And let's face it, we often overestimate the ability of our bodies to burn all these calories we're ingesting. And so even if we use exercise as an excuse to stuff our face, most of the time that doesn't get burnt off like we think it does. Anyway, that's the case for me. I am always going, oh, you know what, it's okay, I train. It's okay, I lift heavy weights. And then I feel fat and I look fat because there's no way in hell I'm burning off that whole burger in just one single workout. That's just not happening. No way. And to be honest, I feel fat a lot of the time. This is not me complaining. This is not me wanting you to feel sorry for me. It's just that there's this other thing I do, which is called CrossFit. And if you're familiar with CrossFit, you know that people who do it or who sell it are often very fit. There's always pictures going around, videos going around of really fit, strong girls in bra tops and booty shorts, and honestly, I want to look like that. I want to be them. So when I see that, I'm like, holy shit, I have a long way to go. I better stop eating those burgers. Except I love food and I'm basically hungry all the time because of that stupid lifting weights thing I do. So CrossFit equals food equals fit bodies? No? Yes? It doesn't work that way for me. And so my unhealthy relationship goes kind of in a vicious circle where I need to fuel my body, but then I want the comfort of food, and then I want a fit body, so I try not to eat too much food, but then it always goes in the wrong way. And to fuel your body for those hard workouts, you need food. Basically, when I eat clean, I eat all day long. I eat great things, I eat good snacks, I eat good meals full of protein and good fats. So I think I need to find a happy medium between junk food and clean eating, like fruit salad with chocolate dressing. And then there's these two things called Instagram and Pinterest. Fuck! I swear those apps are like crack for foodies. And no, I will not unfollow or unsubscribe, or I don't know what the fuck you do on Pinterest. I don't even know how it works half the time. I just stare at it. I will not unfollow these people to not see the food. I need to see the food. I want to see the food. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. You will be craving it all day, all night, all evening. Straight into your dreams. And see, I try to limit my time on these apps, but I figured out pretty quick that if I want to have a blog and I want to do videos, I need to be on these apps, especially for the recipes I make. So it's pretty much impossible for me to live without them. And yeah, it's showing in my clothing size. So these apps are really problematic for my relationship with food because in a sense, you want to have food as fuel for your body. But then you look at these apps and it's like eating for fun. On Instagram, there's so many accounts just for donuts. I'm going nuts here. So I don't know what to do. Do I eat for fuel? Do I eat for fun? Do I eat because it's beautiful and I want to lick it? And finally, what's probably my biggest problem is that I am a stress eater. Like it or not, we all live through stress. But my response to stress throughout my life has been to eat. Eat for comfort, eat for pleasure. Especially when I got injured, food for me was like a companion. It made me feel better about myself because I had nothing else to do. And also, it distracted me from freaking out from the fact that I could not actually train or work out or do anything productive other than just sit there. I think the best thing you can do is make an effort to find a different outlet for your stress. Just take food out of the equation, dissociate that from your stress, and just find something that makes you happy and that makes you creative and that makes you stop thinking about stuffing your face. For me, what works, it might not work for you, but you really need to find something that works for you because otherwise you're just gonna keep going in that vicious circle, right? So for me, what works is exercise. Then again, exercise kind of brings on some weird things. So I also meditate now. And that's been my favorite thing nowadays before sleep. You can do it throughout the day, but for me, I can't sleep sometimes and then I get hungry again. So I do it before I sleep and it just relieves like half the stress. And then I can just go work out and then it'll all be gone and I won't have to eat all the fucking food. It worked for me, I'm sure it can work for you. Let me know in the comments what works for you for stress relief. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to talk about a specific topic or else I'll just pick one and then go on a rant, as I usually do. Talk to you later, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye!
Oh, this you crazy mother...